Nowadays, Elon Reeve Musk is known as the talk of the town. Musk is the richest person in the world. He was born on June 28, 1971. Elon Musk is a business magnate. He is the founder, CEO, and also chief engineer at SpaceX, early stage investor, CEO, and product architect of Tesla Incorporation, founder of the Boring Company, and co-founder of Neuralink and OpenAI. With an estimated net worth of around $280 billion as of December 2021. Musk was born to a Canadian mother and South African father and raised in Pretoria, South Africa. His mother is Maya Musk, a model and dietitian born in Saskatchewan, Canada, but raised in South Africa. His father is Elon Musk, a South African electromechanical engineer, pilot, sailor, consultant, and property developer, who was once a half-owner of a Zambian emerald mine near Lake Tanganyika. Musk has a younger brother, Kimball, born in 1972, and a younger sister, Tosca, born in 1974. His maternal grandfather, Joshua Hedelman, was an American-born Canadian, and Musk has British and Pennsylvanian Dutch ancestry. The family was very wealthy in Elon's youth. Elon Musk once said, "We had so much money at times we couldn't even close our safe." After his parents' divorce in 1980, Musk lived with his father in Pretoria and elsewhere, a choice he made 2 years after the divorce and subsequently regretted. Musk has become estranged from his father, whom he describes as a terrible human being. Almost every evil thing you could possibly think of, he has done. He has a half-sister and a half-brother on his father's side. Around age 10, Musk developed an interest in computing and video games and acquired a Commodore VIC-20. He learned computer programming using a manual and at age 12 sold the code of a basic-based video game he created called Blaster to PC and Office Technology magazine for approximately $500. An awkward and introverted child, Musk was bullied throughout his childhood and was once hospitalized after a group of boys threw him down a flight of stairs. Aware it would be easier to enter the United States from Canada, Musk applied for a Canadian passport through his Canadian-born mother. While awaiting the documentation, he attended the University of Pretoria for 5 months. This allowed Musk to avoid mandatory service in the South African military. Musk arrived in Canada in June 1989 and lived with a second cousin in Saskatchewan for a year, working odd jobs at a farm and lumber mill. In 1990, Musk entered Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. 2 years later, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. He graduated in 1997 with a Bachelor of Science degree in Economics and Bachelor of Arts degree in Physics. In 1994, Musk held 2 internships in Silicon Valley during the summer at energy storage startup Pinnacle Research Institute, which researched electrolytic ultracapacitors for energy storage, and at Palo Alto-based startup Rocket Science Games. In 1995, Musk was accepted to a Doctor of Philosophy program in Material Science at Stanford University in California. Musk attempted to get a job at Netscape but never received a response to his inquiries. He dropped out of Stanford after 2 days, deciding instead to join the internet boom and launch an internet startup. He briefly attended the University of Pretoria before moving to Canada at age 17 to avoid conscription. He was enrolled at Queen's University and later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania 2 years later, where he received a bachelor's degree in economics and physics. Then moved to California in 1995 to attend Stanford University but decided instead co-founding the web software company Zip2 with his brother Kimball. The startup was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999. The same year, Musk co-founded online bank X.com, which was merged with Confinity in 2000 to form PayPal. The company was bought by eBay in 2002 for $1.5 billion. Before we move any further, if you like this type of content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you are aware of the trending news around you. In 2002, Musk founded SpaceX, an aerospace manufacturer and space transport services company, of which he is CEO and CTO. In 2004, he joined electric vehicle manufacturer Tesla Motors Incorporation, now Tesla Incorporation, as chairman and product architect, becoming its CEO in 2008. In 2006, he helped create SolarCity, a solar energy services company that was later acquired by Tesla and became Tesla Energy. In 2015, he co-founded OpenAI, a non-profit research company that promotes friendly artificial intelligence. In 2016, he co-founded Neuralink, a neurotechnology company focused on developing brain-computer interfaces, and founded the Boring Company, a tunnel construction company. Musk has proposed the Hyperloop, a high-speed vacuum transportation system. Musk has been the subject of criticism due to unorthodox or unscientific stances and highly publicized controversies. In 2018, he was sued for defamation by a British caber who advised in the Tham Luang cave rescue. A California jury ruled in favor of Musk. In the same year, he was sued by US Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) for false tweeting that he had secured funding for a private takeover of Tesla. He settled with the SEC, temporarily stepping down from his chairmanship and agreed to limitation on his Twitter usage. Musk has spread misinformation about the COVID-19 pandemic and has received criticism from experts for his other views on such matters as artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, and public transport. Stick around till the end of this video so you don't miss out on all future projects and current projects of Elon Musk. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell icon. Now let's get back to the video. Tesla Incorporation. Tesla Incorporation, formerly Tesla Motors, American manufacturer of electric automobiles, solar panels, and batteries for cars and home power storage. It was founded in 2003 by American entrepreneurs Martin Eberhard and Mark Terpening, and was named after Serbian-American inventor Nikola Tesla. Origins and the Roadster. Tesla Motors was formed to develop an electric sports car. Eberhard was Tesla's chief executive officer (CEO) and Terpening its chief financial officer (CFO). Funding for the company was obtained from a variety of sources, most notably PayPal co-founder Elon Musk, who contributed more than $30 million to the new venture and served as chairman of the company, beginning in 2004. In 2008, Tesla Motors released its first car, the completely electric Roadster. In company tests, it achieved 245 miles or 394 kilometers on a single charge. Additional tests showed that its performance was comparable to that of many gasoline-powered sports cars. The Roadster could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles 96 km per hour in less than 4 seconds and could reach a top speed of 125 miles 200 km per hour. The lightweight car body was made of carbon fiber. The Roadster produced no tailpipe emissions as it did not use an internal combustion engine. Tesla Motors found that the car attained efficiency ratings that were equivalent to a gasoline mileage of 135 miles per gallon or 57 km per liter. The vehicle's electric motor was powered by lithium-ion cells, often used in laptop, computer batteries, that could be recharged from a standard electrical outlet. Despite a federal tax credit of $7,500 for purchasing an electric vehicle, the Roadster cost of $109,000 made it a luxury item. In 2007, Eberhard resigned as CEO and President of Technology and joined the advisory board of the company. It was announced in 2008 that he had left the company, though he remained a shareholder. Terpening, who was Vice President of Electrical Engineering supervising the development of electronic and software systems for the Roadster, also left the company in 2008. Musk took over as CEO. In 2010, Tesla's initial public offering raised some $226 million. Tesla under Musk, Model S, Model 3, and Model Y. In 2012, Tesla stopped production of the Roadster to concentrate on its new Model S sedan, which was acclaimed by automotive critics for its performance and design. It came with 3 different battery options, which gave estimated ranges of 235 or 300 miles, or 379 or 483 kilometers. The battery option with the highest performance gave an acceleration of 0 to 60 miles or 96 km per hour in slightly more than 4 seconds, and a top speed of 130 miles or 209 km per hour. Unlike the Roadster, which carried its battery system at the back of the car, the Model S had it underneath the floor, which gave extra storage space in back and improved handling because of its low center of gravity. This battery placement was used on later Tesla models as well. Tesla Autopilot, a form of semi-autonomous driving, was made available in 2014 on the Model S and later on other models. Beginning in 2012, Tesla built stations called superchargers in the United States and Europe, designed for charging batteries quickly and at no extra cost to Tesla owners. Later versions of those stations also had the capability of complete replacement of the Model S battery pack. Tesla released the Model X, a crossover vehicle, that is a vehicle with features of sport utility vehicle but built on a car chassis. In 2015, the Model X had a maximum battery range of about 340 miles or 547 km and seating for up to 7. Tesla began building large factories called gigafactories to produce batteries and vehicles. The first such factory opened in 2016 outside Reno, Nevada. Gigafactories were opened in Buffalo, New York, and Shanghai, China, and more gigafactories were planned. Because of demand for a more inexpensive vehicle, the Model 3, a 4-door sedan with a range of up to 353 miles or 568 km and a price of $35,000, began production in 2017. The car had an all-glass roof and most controls were on a 15-inch 38cm central touchscreen. The Model 3 became Tesla's best-selling model and the best-selling electric car of all time, surpassing the Nissan Leaf. The company also branched out into solar energy products. A line of batteries to store electric power from solar energy for use in homes and businesses was unveiled in 2015. Tesla bought the solar panel company SolarCity in 2016 and offered rooftop solar panels, a solar roof with energy generating tiles, and a large battery called the Powerwall to store the power generated for use when the sun was not shining or as a backup in case of power outage. In 2017, the company changed its name to Tesla Incorporation to reflect that it no longer just sold cars. The following year, Musk made a series of tweets about taking Tesla private, claiming that he had secured funding. In September 2018, the US Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) charged him with securities fraud, alleging that his tweets were false and misleading. Later the month, Tesla's board rejected a proposed settlement from the SEC, reportedly after Musk threatened to resign. However, news of the rejected deal sent Tesla's stock plummeting, and the board quickly accepted a less generous settlement, the terms of which included Musk stepping down as chairman for at least 3 years, and that his tweets were to be pre-approved by Tesla's lawyers. However, he was allowed to remain as CEO. In addition, both Tesla and Musk were fined $20 million. Tesla released another crossover, the Model Y, in 2020. The Model Y was smaller and less expensive than the Model X, and shared many of the same parts with the Model 3. Sales of the Model Y quickly became comparable to that of the Model 3, and Musk expressed confidence that it would become Tesla's best-selling model. Tesla announced several models to be released early in the 2020s, including a second version of the Roadster, a semi-trailer truck, and a pickup truck, the Cybertruck, which had a boxy angular design that excited controversy when it was first unveiled. Enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell icon. Let's get back to the video. Tesla 2021, what we expect to see from Elon Musk and company. From the Model S Plaid Plus, Cybertruck and a new Gigafactory, if Tesla's grand developments unfold as promised, 2020 should be a huge year for Team Musk. 2021 should be a very big year for the automaker. Tesla is known for many wonderful things, but meeting deadlines has never been one of them. Regardless, the company and the CEO Elon Musk have big things promised for this year, and with crazy growth in the company's valuation in 2020, Tesla should have the resources to put more of its ambitious plan into action. Having said all of that, let's take a look at why 2021 is expected to be such a grand year for the electric car maker. Before we dive in, a caveat. Some of the items below were initially promised for last year, if not multiple years ago. In some fashion, there's certainly a likelihood, that Tesla will continue to kick some projects further into the future. But for now, if all goes according to plan, here's what to expect from Tesla in 2020. Tesla Model S Plaid Plus. Well, we didn't expect to get a refreshed Model S with a new cockpit in 2021, but we did. Now, according to Tesla's timeline, we'll see a new Model S Plaid Plus launch in late 2021. It will come with $139,900 price tag, 1100 horsepower, and will hit 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. Oh, and it'll go an estimated 520 miles on a single charge, according to the company. In the meantime, orders for the refreshed Model S and Model X Plaid vehicles are open now. This model is absolutely the biggest item on Tesla's 2021 punch list. Revealed in late 2019, the distinctively styled Cybertruck is meant to enter production this year, with its most powerful tri-motor variant scheduled first. Tesla has said a dual-motored Cybertruck will follow in late 2021, before the most affordable single-motor version rolls out of the assembly line in 2022. Tesla hasn't given any signal the Cybertruck won't begin production this year, but as mentioned above, the company does not have a stellar truck record when it comes to production timelines. We certainly hope the Cybertruck arrives this year, but none of us will be particularly surprised if the electric pickup truck isn't on the road in 2021, especially not in meaningful quantities. In fact, CEO Elon Musk confirmed our belief. He said the company will make a few deliveries, but volume production won't really kick into high gear until 2022. A new Texas Gigafactory. The upcoming Gigafactory in Austin, Texas goes hand in hand with the Tesla Cybertruck. Currently under construction, this facility will be the home of Elon's wild electric pickup truck, and previous documents have suggested that the plant could be ready to build vehicles as soon as May. The factory is also special for other reasons. It will be Tesla's first plant built from the ground up in the US, as the automaker's sole US plant in California was previously a General Motors/Toyota joint venture project. Secondly, the Austin factory will open up a swath of production capabilities to supply the eastern US with the Model Y crossover SUV. Every single vehicle Tesla builds and sells in the US presently comes from Fremont, California, and shifting some of the manufacturing burden to new facility will give the Bay Area based facilities significantly more wiggle room. Thirdly, the automaker also previously said its Austin based facility will also assemble the Tesla Semi. If Tesla wants to continue to grow, its new US factory will be a huge deal this year. Tesla Semi. This is one of those projects that continuously been one of the Tesla's cans to kick down the road. The Semi was meant to start production 2 years ago after the automaker made a gigantic splash with its reveal. Many big type corporations quickly got on board with the idea of an electric Semi to shuttle their goods around with zero emissions. But so far we haven't seen much except a handful of on-road tests and various real-world sightings captured on bystander smartphones. It's not clear what the hold-up is, but with the new production site in Texas scheduled to come online this year, hopefully 2020 finally brings the electric semi-truck to life. Walmart and so many others are waiting. Enjoying the video so far? Why not like and subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell icon to get notified every time we upload new videos. Now let's get back to the video. Tesla Roadster. Of the three confirmed vehicles outstanding from Tesla's lineup, the Roadster seems the least likely to enter series production in 2021. Nevertheless, CEO Elon Musk previously said the electric sports car could finally reach production this year after the Tesla factory comes online. He also said, however, the production of Cybertruck and Semi are higher priority items. Hence, our educated guess that sports car may not show up in 2021. If it does, look for it to roll out of Tesla's California assembly plant, not Texas. A German gigafactory. Not only is there a new gigafactory under construction in Texas, but the electric car maker is busy building another facility just outside of Berlin, Germany. With the German factory, Tesla will have manufacturing footprints in North America, Asia, and Europe. Not only will the plant in Europe supply the company's electric cars locally, the factory may be tipping point for our next item, the possibility of cheap $25,000 Tesla. This is our final new vehicle entry on the list, and while it's somewhat less expected, it's still possible. Toward the end of 2020, Musk began mentioning the idea of a $25,000 Tesla vehicle at Firm's Battery Day. It's not the first time he brought such an affordable model up, but hear us out on why we could see it in 2021. While Tesla has a track record of tardiness when it comes to meeting production deadlines, it does have an excellent track record of revealing new models years before they actually begin production. If the company plans such a car, 2021 could be the year we see before it hits the road in 2 or 3 years from now. Aside from a talk of $25,000 model, Musk also mentioned the idea of an electric hatchback possibly based on the Model 3 for Europe that would serve the continent's drivers better. It's not clear if Musk thought of a $25,000 car and a hatchback are the same thing or separate vehicles, but regardless, Tesla and Musk like surprises. It's not improbable we'll get one this year. More markets. While it's now reasonably easy to get a Tesla in most major North American cities, Tesla is still not a going concern in all of the world's major car markets. Among them, India. According to recent reports, that will change 2021. The company is expected to expand in the Asian nation soon, likely starting with its most affordable opening, the Model 3. More service centers. Without traditional dealer franchises like other automakers, it's perhaps unsurprising that Tesla's parts and service network has failed to keep pace with its cell ambitions. In 2021, that disparity figures to ease a bit, with the automaker reportedly set to open a new service center approximately once a week all year. In 2019, Tesla deliveries rose by 50%, yet its service center footprint only grew by 12%. Look for Tesla to make up some ground in this department in 2021, a development that should lead a shorter service wait times, more convenient location, and happier customers. Elon Musk reveals plans for Tesla Cybertruck 4-motor variant. Previously, a tri-motor variant was going to be top shelf, but now the biggest and baddest Cybertruck will have a motor for each wheel. The Tesla Cybertruck's production plans are changing once again. CEO Elon Musk said on Twitter the first Cybertrucks going to production will be a 4-motor variant, with independent ultra-fast response torque control of each wheel. Foremost, that pushes aside production of the tri-motor variant, which meant to be first. Secondly, this 4-motor variant is something new altogether. Initial production will be 4-motor variant with independent ultra-fast response torque control of each wheel. We'd love to receive clarification on truck specs and production plans, but Tesla does not operate a public relations department to field requests for comment. It could be that tri-motor variant is dead in favor of this new 4-motor truck. and there's no word on what becomes of the dual and single motor electric pickups. Musk did say on Twitter that those with reservations for a truck that's not this 4-motor variant will be able to upgrade to it. He did not provide any other specs on the battery, power or the motors, but reiterated that the Cybertruck will be an insane technology bandwagon. The CEO did, however, reveal plans for front and rear wheel steering systems on at least one of the electric truck models. This will allow the Cybertruck to drive diagonally like a crab. The GMC Hummer EV also boasts this feature, and even features the name Crab Walk, which gives the hulking electric pickup the ability to, like Musk said, drive diagonally. It's wild stuff. Cybertruck was meant to start production by the end of this year at automaker's new factory in Austin, Texas, but Tesla delayed production to sometime in 2022 for the first vehicles. By then, the Tesla factory should be online and churning out Model Y SUVs before Cybertruck starts rolling down the line. Enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell icon. Thank you. Elon Musk pushes $50 Tesla Cyber Whistle inspired by Cybertruck's shape. Don't waste your money on that silly Apple cloth. Buy our whistle instead, he wrote on Twitter. Tesla CEO Elon Musk on Tuesday urged his 65.1 million Twitter followers to buy a $50 Cyber Whistle, inspired by the shape of his company's upcoming electric Cybertruck. As of early Wednesday, the Cyber Whistle is out of stock. Blow the whistle on Tesla, he wrote with a link to the product in a possible jab at would-be whistleblowers. He also made fun of Apple's $19 polishing clothes, saying people should buy Tesla's whistle instead. Inspired by Cybertruck, the limited edition Cyber Whistle is a premium collectible made from medical-grade stainless steel with a polished finish. The product description reads, "The whistle includes an integrated attachment feature for added versatility." It's unclear what the attachment feature is from the photos, but there might be a hole or clip on the back that lets you hang it off your clothes. Tesla created major excitement in 2019 when it unveiled the Cybertruck, an angular electric pickup truck that looks straight out of Blade Runner. It's coming closer to entering production, with Musk confirming over the summer that it'll be built in Austin, Texas. The Cyber Whistle isn't the first product inspired by Tesla's vehicle. Mattel released a $100 RC Cybertruck earlier this year. Tesla says so long to California, moves headquarters to Texas. Tesla's headquarters are no longer in Palo Alto, California. On Wednesday, the automaker informed the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission that it has relocated to Austin, Texas. The move makes good on CEO Elon Musk's promise to pick up and leave California amid spats with local government over COVID-19 protocols when the virus first began to spread in the US last year. Musk, who himself has moved to Texas, reiterated the plan back to October, but did not give a time frame for when the car maker would officially pack up and leave. The SEC filing mentions Tesla's HQ will be located within Gigafactory, Texas, a new plant the automaker hopes to finish by the end of this year. The factory will first build the Model Y in small numbers as production ramps up to take some of the pressure off Tesla's sole plant in the US back in Fremont, California. The plant in Austin will also build the Cybertruck and Semi, the automaker said in the past. Though with numerous delays to both vehicles, those plans may change. Musk's other company, SpaceX, remains headquartered in California but launches its rockets in South Texas on the Gulf Coast. Tesla Cybertruck. What we know about the wide electric truck. We continue to follow Musk's zany electric pickup truck closely. Here's a recap of the EV so far. Even those who don't follow the auto industry closely probably know about this wild electric truck, which CEO Elon Musk revealed back in November 2019. It's a polarizing machine, that's for sure. But beyond what everyone thinks about the truck, what do we actually know about it 2 years later? While production remains a long way out, we are still learning more about the ambitious new truck. Let's look at everything we know about the Cybertruck. More and more as it draws closer to production. As it turns out, in July, Tesla CEO Elon Musk confirmed that the new Cybertruck will be built in Austin, Texas, alongside the company's forthcoming electric Semi, which has itself been delayed until 2022. Design and engineering. We know the Tesla Cybertruck has a thick, unfinished stainless steel body. Stainless steel looks cool, but could present several problems. Based on other companies' attempts at making it work on a production vehicle, namely DeLorean with the DMC-12, the material is tough and resistant to corrosion, but it's also difficult to repair and almost impossible to paint. Tesla CEO Elon Musk claims that the body of the Cybertruck is capable of withstanding sledgehammers and certain types of small arms fire. The vehicle's glass, though, not so much. It'll need some mirrors too, as Musk whacking a traffic pylon on the road seemed to highlight visibility issues. Those mirrors, by the way, will be detachable according to the CEO. It sounds like Tesla hasn't quite finalized what the Cybertruck's skin alloy will be made of. Back in July 2020, Musk telegraphed that there were metallurgical changes afoot for the new truck. How does the public feel about this futuristic doorstop of a pickup? Depends on who you ask. One early survey had the majority of Americans saying it did not impress them or they hadn't even seen the electric pickup. Cybertruck's dimension put it in line with other full-size trucks on sale today, such as the F-150, Ram 1500 and Silverado 1500. Specifically, the Cybertruck is 231.7 inches long, 79.8 inches wide and 75 inches tall, with seating for 6 adults. Off-road performance looks decent too, with a 35-degree approach angle, a 28-degree departure angle and up to 16 inches of ground clearance. Those dimensions may cause headaches for future owners though. An augmented reality app showed the Cybertruck will likely have a tough time squeezing into typical US garages. It's not really a problem unique to the Cybertruck, but nevertheless the electric pickup will need a big space. Despite earlier reports to the contrary, it appears that Tesla won't alter the dimensions of the original concept truck to make it more widely. However, a second, smaller model is possible, eventually. Perhaps a side bunker will be of interest to house the pickup. Yes, the Cybertruck is getting a companion housing unit, supposedly ready for construction sometime next year. Also interesting is that while the Cybertruck's body may look like it would slice through the air with all the efficiency of a piece of farm equipment, it may not be that aerodynamically inefficient, according to some computer modeling done by an independent aerospace engineer. Naturally, Musk piled onto that claim with more hype, saying that the Cybertruck could have a coefficient of drag of around 0.30, around the same as the Ford Focus ST and much better than most trucks. Going back the year the Cybertruck broke cover, a 2019 Chevy Silverado 1500, for example, claims a drag coefficient of 0.38. And while that 0.08 difference doesn't seem like a lot, it is. It's unclear how dramatically adding an actual windshield wiper would affect that 0.30 figure. An essential part of any truck is its bed, and how effective that bed is at carrying stuff. The Cybertruck takes the traditional truck bed concept and adds some more features that are both cool and likely very functional. The first thing is that the Cybertruck's bed comes with a sliding metal tonneau cover that's lockable, making the cargo area much more secure than an open bed. The Cybertruck's bed also features a built-in ramp and multiple charging outlets for things like electric ATVs. Tesla claims a payload capacity of 3,500 pounds, which puts it ahead of Ford's best-spaced F-150. Yet the Cybertruck may not be classified as a light-duty pickup truck. Documents Tesla filed in California in December put the automaker on the record saying the pickup will likely boast medium-duty truck specs. That would make the Tesla truck an F-250 competitor, which far outpaces the Tesla's pickup truck. It also may explain why the Cybertruck walked an F-150 away in a tug-of-war matchup. Inside the Cybertruck is more Spartan than even Tesla's Model 3, which was considered incredibly minimalistic when it was introduced back in 2016. Like the Model 3, the Cybertruck has a large centrally mounted touchscreen. It's also sporting a not at all wheel-like steering wheel, something we'd be shocked to see make it through the production. Finally, Musk has claimed that the Cybertruck will be available with built-in solar charging. The system, he says, will be able to add between 15 and 14 miles of range depending on conditions, but he declined to state whether the system will be included with the truck or available as an option. Performance, prices, and production. Tesla Cybertruck will be offered in 4 different trim levels, each with a different powertrain. The base model will feature a single motor and a range of around 250 miles. This version will be rear-wheel drive only, and Tesla claims it'll tow approximately 7,500 pounds. The single-motor version will make the 0 to 60 sprint in a respectable but slow for Tesla 6.5-ish seconds. Tesla plans to offer this version for $39,900 before any incentives, according to the company. The next rung-up is the dual-motor trim, which starts at $49,900 and features all-wheel drive. Tesla claims the mid-tier model will have a range of better than 300 miles and will be able to tow around 10,000 pounds. The dual motor's 0 to 60 time drops to around 4.5 seconds. We'd expect that this would be the trim level the most people opt for. It's right in the price to performance sweet spot that other trucks currently occupy. A tri-motor all-wheel drive Cybertruck previously sat at the top of the model range. This version will set buyers back just a shade under $70,000, $69,900 to be exact. But for that money, you'll get a range of around 500 miles and advertised towing capacity of 14,000 pounds. That range claim is a big deal, and we're not 100% sure how Tesla plans to make it a reality in such a heavy vehicle with 3 motors, but we'll see. The tri-motor trim's 0 to 60 time will hover at or around 2.9 seconds. On December 3, Musk revealed there will be a 4-motor variant. In fact, this will be the first truck set for production sometime in 2022. CEO did not divulge many other details, but it will feature independent ultra-fast response torque control of each wheel. It's not clear if this 4-motor variant replaces the tri-motor truck, but those with reservations for other powertrain types will be able to upgrade their order to the 4-motor Cybertruck. This being Tesla, the options list is basically non-existent, except for the full self-driving option, which the company presently sells for $10,000. Other than that, who knows what kind of gear Tesla may offer with the pickup truck. Prospective buyers can plunk down a $100 refundable deposit for their dystopian dream vehicle now, but Tesla swapped production priority around in early December. Originally, the cheapest Cybertrucks, single and dual motors, were planned for production in late 2021. Then, Tesla flat out delayed the truck this year. The company plans to test beta vehicles by the end of 2021, with production now happening sometime in 2022. That should effectively shift production of the lesser Cybertrucks by a year as well. That also assumes the car maker doesn't run into any other issues along the way. Hope you are enjoying the video so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell icon. Thank you. SpaceX Starship 2022. How next year will pave way for Mars City and Artemis. Starship, SpaceX under construction ship, is coming together. CEO Elon Musk has big plans for the moon, Mars and beyond. Starship is about to fuel SpaceX's most ambitious goals. On Wednesday, CEO Elon Musk outlined how the company's under development rocket will deliver a high fly rate of a dozen launches in 2022. This will enable the ship to deliver actual payloads in 2023 before moving on to more ambitious goals like sending humans to the moon and Mars. The comments, made at the joint meeting of Space Studies Board and the Board of Physics and Astronomy, outline how the stainless steel rocket taking shape in Texas will move from prototype curiosity to working ship. It's a project that could enable some of SpaceX's most significant goals. First outlined in 2017 under the name BFR, the Starship is a stainless steel rocket that measures around 400 feet tall when paired with its super heavy booster. It's fully reusable, designed to fly up to 3 times per day. It's capable of sending up to 150 tons or 100 people into space at a time. Its use of liquid oxygen and methane as rocket fuel means astronauts can fly to Mars, refuel using the planet's resources, and either return to Earth or venture out further as part of a planet-hopping network. Ultimately, Starship is designed to be a generalized transport mechanism for the greater solar system, Musk said at the event. Want to dive deeper on where Starship is going next? Here is how the coming year will enable these goals. SpaceX Starship 2022, orbital flights and more. Musk says that the Starship's highly anticipated orbital flight could take place as early as January 2022. The company built its first full-size prototype of the Starship back in September 2019. In May 2021, it successfully launched and landed a full-size prototype SN-15 to a height of around 33,000 feet. The next phase is the orbital flight, which will send the ship and booster on a 90-minute trip. It will take off from the Texas facility, disconnected from the booster around 2 minutes after liftoff, and end its flight around 60 miles northwest of the Hawaiian island of Kauai. During the event, Musk claimed that the launch pad and tower would be complete later in November. SpaceX then will complete a series of tests in December before moving on to an orbital flight the next month. From there, Musk plans to host around a dozen test flights in 2022. SpaceX Starship, what comes after 2022? From here, Musk has big plans for the future. Payloads. Assuming the 2022 test flights are a success, Musk plans to move on to real payloads by 2023. It is unclear whether this means SpaceX still plans to launch Japanese billionaire Yusuke Maezawa on a trip around the moon in 2023. That mission, which will also include 8 lucky competition winners, was originally detailed in 2018. Humans on the moon. The Starship is also expected to land humans on the moon as a part of the NASA Artemis project. The agency's administrator, Bill Nelson, indicated earlier this month that the mission would likely occur no earlier than 2025. These capabilities would eventually be used to build a lunar base. Starship has the ability, because of the mass transportation capabilities of transporting enough mass and people to the moon, to actually have a permanently occupied base on the moon, Musk said, much as we have a permanently occupied base at Antarctica. SpaceX also plans to send humans to Mars. When is unclear. At the 2017 unveiling of BFR, Musk outlined an ambitious timeline of sending 2 uncrewed ships in 2022 and 2 more uncrewed ships alongside 2 crewed vessels in 2024. At the most recent event, he has suggested that the SpaceX would send at least 2 or 3 uncrewed starships to demonstrate that the ship could land safely on the planet. We might be working with NASA or maybe NASA and other countries to send people to Mars, he said. This all paves the way for Musk's long-term goal to build a million-strong city on Mars by 2050. Beyond Mars. Musk explained that the ship could enable a planet-hopping network, as the ship could refuel at propellant depots on the moon or Mars and continue on their journey. If we have a base on Mars with a high delta V, you can basically planet hop, he said. from Mars to maybe Ceres to maybe one of the moons of Jupiter, and ultimately all the way to the outer solar system. Musk even hinted at the idea of sending a 100-ton object to the surface of Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. Architecturally, it is capable of transporting almost any arbitrary mass to any solid surface in the solar system, he said. The Starship's journey summarized. November 2018, PFR, first announced in September 2017, gets renamed to Starship. December 2018, Musk confirms the new ship has switched to stainless steels. January 2019, shortened Starhopper prototype unveiled and Musk explains the switch to steel. February 2019, Raptor engine beats a long-standing rocket record. April 2019, Starhopper completes a tethered hop. July 2019, Starhopper launches 20 meters 67 feet. August 2019, Starhopper launches 150 meters 500 feet. September 2019, Starship Mk1 full-size prototype unveiled. May 2020, Starship SN4 full-size prototype completes a static test fire. August 2020, SN5 launches 150 meters 500 feet. October 2020, SN completes the first triple Raptor static fire. December 2020, SN launches 12.5 kilometers or 41,000 feet and crashes into the ground. February 2021, SN9 launches 10 kilometers 33,000 feet and crashes into the ground. March 2021, SN10 launches 10 kilometers 33,000 feet, lands and explodes 8 minutes later. The same month, SN11 launches 10 kilometers 33,000 feet and hits the ground in the several pieces. May 2021, SN15 launches 10 kilometers 33,000 feet and lands without a hitch except for a small fire at the base. Enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and press the notification bell icon. Thank you. Elon Musk shared electrifying video of rocket during storm. SpaceX under development rocket braved the elements during an impressive lightning display. SpaceX's next rocket is already making a dramatic impression. On Saturday, CEO Elon Musk shared a video on Twitter of the company's Tesla facility, where the teams are hard at work on the upcoming Starship rocket. The fully reusable Starship, designed to one day send humans to Mars, is preparing for its first orbital flight. The video, taken from a lightning-filled stormy night, shows how it's already electrifying audiences. This is real, by the way, Musk wrote after sharing the video, perhaps indicating the scene looks almost too dramatic to be true. What is SpaceX Starship? The video is just one of many that have emerged during the Starship's development. First unveiled under the name BFR in 2017, the Starship is designed to send up to 100 tons or 150 people into space at a time. Its use of liquid oxygen and methane as a fuel means astronauts can fly to Mars, refuel using the planet's resources, and either fly home or venture out further. In short, the Starship could fulfill Musk's ambition to transfer humanity into a multiplanetary species. That's already got fans producing their own concept of the rocket. Previously, images include how it could launch 240 Starlink satellites at once, how it will work with the Mechazilla graving tower, and how it will look when standing nearly 400 feet tall at a tower. The latest footage came from the Lab Padre, a 24-hour live stream of SpaceX construction facility in Boca Chica, Texas. In a Twitter post about the images, the site's maintainer wrote that tonight was electrifying. Musk's latest video share received a number of responses from some of his 60 million followers. Teslabot to accept Lightning payments, wrote a Twitter user called Coin Corner Dan. The comment references how Musk's electric car company briefly accepted Bitcoin currency payments for around 50 days at the start of this year. The Lightning Network is a system designed to speed up cryptocurrency payments. "Is this when you start yelling, 'It's alive' and laughing maniacally?" wrote another Twitter user called Computim. As Musk posted a link to the Young Frankenstein trailer, it's likely he was thinking along similar lines. SpaceX Starship versus the FAA. Musk's latest post shows how the Starship will cut an impression silhouette when it debuts. The ship, when paired with its super heavy booster, will measure around 400 feet. That will stand taller than NASA's Saturn V, which at 363 feet tall holds the current record as tallest rocket to ever fly. Unfortunately, it may take some time before Musk's creation truly comes alive. The US Federal Aviation Administration announced last week that it would extend the public comment period around SpaceX's ongoing environmental review. The review, a key hurdle to hosting an orbital launch, will now take public comments through November 1, meaning the chances of an orbital launch this year are looking increasingly slim. Hopefully it doesn't postpone Musk's plan too much. SpaceX aims to send the first humans to Mars sometime in the mid-2020s, as a stepping stone to establishing a full-size city on the planet by 2050. SpaceX's new drone ship. Elon Musk shared an image via Twitter of the company's latest booster rocket catching ship return to land in the glistering sun, dubbed a short fall of gravitas. Another science fiction reference. The ship will help SpaceX reuse even more Falcon 9 rockets components and reduce costs down further. Reducing costs of course helps SpaceX fund some of its more ambitious goals. The company is developing the Starship, a fully reusable rocket designed to replace the Falcon 9 and send the first humans to Mars. Musk's long-term goal is to establish a city on Mars by 2050. Which he estimates will cost somewhere between $100 billion and $10 trillion. With a price tag like that, saving every penny helps. Musk estimated in 2013 that the booster comprised around 3/4 of the total price tag associated with the mission, listed at around $62 million. Landing at the sea means the rocket can reach higher velocities and still find their way back to the Earth, he explained in 2016. As SpaceX is on track to reach 30 launches this year, the most ever and 4 more than its previous record, it's perhaps little wonder that it's investing in a bit more help. A shortfall of gravitas. SpaceX's new drone ship detailed. The ship supported its first mission on August 29. This was the 23rd commercial resupply services mission, the latest in a series of launches for NASA that sends cargo to the International Space Station. A shortfall of gravitas is a notable upgrade over previous ships. SpaceX explained during the mission launch livestream that it improves over its predecessor with a fully autonomous operation procedure. That means it can travel to sea, find its position, receive the rocket, grab the rocket with the octograbber robot, and return to the land, all autonomously. Previous ships required a tugboat to pull the ship out to the correct location. SpaceX used the tugboat for the new ship's first outing, with full autonomy planned later. The Falcon 9 lifted off from Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida at 3:14 a.m. Eastern Time. The rocket launched a Dragon capsule containing over 4,800 pounds of crew supplies and scientific research supplies. The booster successfully landed on the new ship station in the Atlantic Ocean just over 7 minutes after liftoff. Musk's image, which shows the ship and booster on the sunlit water, was previously shared by SpaceX 3 days after the mission on September 1. It's SpaceX's third autonomous drone ship currently in operation. In February 2018, Musk told Florida Today that SpaceX will use the third ship to support more frequent flights from Florida. With its successful mission last month, the new ship has become the first to complete its first attempt landing. But while it may prove useful for SpaceX's short-term plans, Musk has different goals in mind for the longer term. The under-development Starship rocket, designed to take over Falcon 9 operations, will return to Earth with a giant driving arm dubbed the Mechazilla. If successful, it would represent another major breakthrough for the space-faring firm. The world has not yet had time to move away from Tesla's smart car, and recently Elon Musk amazed everyone with the launch of Tesla Model Pi. When is the release date? What's the functionality? We will answer all these questions and others. Tesla Model Pi by Elon Musk. Appearance, features, safety. 2021 did not pass by Elon Musk. Every day in search engines, people ask the same question. Is Tesla releasing a phone? Yes, we will see Elon Musk's smartphone soon. This year, the company officially showed off the Tesla phone. According to the Chinese edition of My Drivers, the gadget will be called the Tesla Model Pi. Experts believe that if the smartphone hits the market, it will be a real gadget revolution. Researchers of the smartphone market predict a severe drop in sales for competitors. Unfortunately, the release date of Tesla smartphone is kept secret by the company. However, the features and appearance of the gadget are already known today. Tesla Model Pi design. Tesla's motor designer is Antonio De Rosa, an expert who has created exciting concepts for Apple products. The designer will make the phone in honor of Tesla and Starlink, SpaceX. Many gadget market researchers note that the Tesla Model Pi looks like an iPhone 12. For example, the smartphone has 4 cameras in a square frame. The phone's sides are round with a silvery tint. However, the smartphone has several design differences. The gadget will have a case with a coating that can change color. How? The developers have created a photochromic coating that will shimmer with various pigments under the influence of sunlight. In the video of the presentation, the front camera is not visible on the renders. Experts believe that the front camera will be located under the display. Also, the developers are introducing a solar panel for recharging. The logo of the company and the model's name, the designer decided to mark it on the back panel. Features of Tesla Pi. When creating a smartphone, the developers used modern Tesla technologies. The phone will support Starlink satellite internet. The developers will declare that the data download speed will be up to 210 megabytes per second. The phone will support Neuralink technology, which will read information from the head brain. The developers declare that in case of injury, users will replace some of the brain functions. Such words sounds like something from a movie about the future and cause delight. Users can use smartphones to mine Mars coin cryptocurrency. Thus, people will be able to earn virtual money by mining on their phones. The smartphone will be able to sync with other Tesla devices. Considering that the Tesla car has taken a huge place in market and is becoming more and more popular thanks to its capabilities, will revolutionize the phone market. Tesla's smartphone will follow in the footsteps of its bigger brother, the car, and win users' hearts. Tesla Model Pi security. We mentioned that the smartphone would support the internet Starlink. This information is enough for us to assess the safety of the Tesla Model Pi. Last year, Elon Musk launched Starlink, a satellite-based internet. This project is in beta testing. At the moment, the network is available only in some regions. Elon Musk plans to launch the network globally in 2021. However, experts have discovered a problem in the Starlink satellite internet system. Hackers can easily intercept Starlink traffic. Elon Musk stated that the company had developed its proprietary protocol for encrypting user data and will use end-to-end encryption. In his opinion, these two elements will provide people with safety. However, the Tola hackers successfully intercepted the traffic. They used the method of hacking satellite channels of the DBVS standard, after which attacks begins with the introduction of malicious programs. If you are planning to buy a smartphone and connect to the Starlink, you need more serious protection. For example, you can use a no-logging VPN. Experts point out such VPN advantage is numerous. Here are a few of them. The ability to browse websites anonymously, encryption of a real IP, blocking harmful ads, security of connecting to a free internet. You can also disable GPS on your smartphone and use antivirus software. Undoubtedly, the idea of the billionaire and genius Tesla, Elon Musk, is different from today's smartphones. This is evidenced by the design and capabilities of the smartphone. However, it would be worthwhile to implement software and hardware encryption to protect users from hacking. So what do you think about these rumors? Do you think the rumor of Tesla and SpaceX has any truth behind it? And do you think that we're close to seeing Elon Musk's future plans? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this type of content, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel by clicking the red subscribe button, and turn on the bell icon right next to the subscribe button to get notified every time we post a new and interesting content. Also, please don't forget to share it with your friends. While you're here, go ahead and click one of these two videos on your screen. See you there.